3G Boss in partnership with Canary Wharf Group. In association with Simple Call, sponsored by Feast Restaurant, NCL Tours, London Churchill College and Shard Restaurant, Brick Lane. Charity partner, ICRA International.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Behind the Boss. After 10 weeks, Channel S has found the 3G Boss UK 2016 and it's none other than the Rough Diamond. Jawad, welcome and congratulations. Can we all just make some noise for him? Amazing, well done. How are you feeling?
Great, I'm feeling absolutely great. I think I'm going to have a good night's sleep today for the first time in a long time, yeah.
How has the journey been for you? Tell us. Right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning, to be honest, I would never have pictured myself here in the final, winning 3G Boss. But yeah, I mean, look, I progressed a lot. And I think that's one of the key reasons why I actually did make it to the final. 3G
when you
Boss
say you've progressed, how have you progressed?
Oh, so for example, I used to be, well, everyone knows me for being the quiet boy from the beginning. Near towards the end, I had to kind of, you know, stop being quiet anymore. And then, yeah, look, I put myself forward and I think 3G Boss has helped me in many different ways. So I'm grateful for that.
Now, you say you've been really quiet and we discussed this last time when you were on the show. Do you think that's the main reason why you made it through? Because you've been really quiet throughout the whole show. You've only been in the boardroom once before. You've been very diplomatic throughout the show in the last 10 weeks. Do you think that could have been your winning key point?
Yeah, I think I was the only one that was possibly quiet throughout the beginning, and then maybe I changed a lot. But yeah, I think I was the key reason as to why I didn't make it to the final. So yeah.
Because towards the end you started getting out your shell.
Yeah.
But before that you were very reserved, you stayed back. You know, we've seen you in some episodes where we've seen Ajmain and Rad argue and you're in the background, you just stay behind and you're watching and you take it all in like a sponge, and then you're like, right, now I need to talk, and then you just go in as the mediator. So you've been really quiet throughout, and well done. It's worked out for you. Maybe that was the strategy you used. Moving across, we've got the judge, Sanwar Chaudhry. Welcome to the show. How are you feeling with Jawad winning? Did you know that he was going to be the winner?
Obviously, it was going to be one of two.
Yeah.
So, I had an inkling. But I think Jawad, in terms of as the 10 weeks went, and I think we saw in the programme, it wasn't just that incremental development that took place, but we could see that there was a real sense of originality within him. So there was a sense of innovation, which was transformational. So, and that's what really, I think, the ultimate decision was the chief judges, Howard's. Luckily,
however,
I didn't have to make the decision.
you did back Jawad the most in the boardroom.
I did, and again, that's not to take anything away from Sadia. I think Sadia is the finished article. I mean, she could go there and start something off today, but I think in terms of 10 years' time, I think Jawad will be the name to watch. I think he will be up there with the captains of industry. He will be one of our leaders.
Moving across to Jahin, the host of the 3G Boss. Welcome to the show. Haven't had you on in a while.
Yes.
Firstly, well done to you. Hats off, because those of you that don't know at home, but Jahin is actually the creator of the 3G Boss. He is the main person, the brains behind the 3G Boss. You've made it happen. You've been working on this project for the last 3 years, so when you were like 15, right?
Yeah.
you know, you've worked super hard. You know, you went out, you got in touch with Howard, with Canary Wharf Group, you got in touch with all the people, did all the social media, etc., and you made it happen. You know, congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel now, 10 weeks on? And you know,
10 weeks on, for me, it's not even 10 weeks, it's about 3 years on, nagging I think Channel S would be happy not to hear from me in a long time, especially Farhan. But it's been amazing seeing the 12 contestants, the final 2, and seeing them grow. Like, at the beginning we saw them, they're very quiet in the show, they didn't know anyone, they didn't interact, and then now they're as a family, they're a family of their own, we're a family of our own, and seeing them grow and seeing them gain skills, especially Jawad, who's very quiet. Now, Broken Ivy show,
everyone's saying
he's a proper public speaker now, and of course he will shine wherever he goes, and it's amazing seeing the show grow.
And what's next for the 3G boss now? Now that it's come
I think
to
now
an end,
we need to go to the
next?
drawing room and see, and have a lot of rest. I think especially our producer, and everyone needs a lot of rest. And I think that after that we need to go back to the drawing board and see how we can improve the show, how we can make it better, how we can make sure the contestants achieve more on the show, how they can gain more skills, and how we can make it more interesting for the viewers. So I think we should go back, revise over a plan, and how we can make it better for next time.
And why, you know, this was your idea, it was your baby. Why did you decide to come to Channel S? What was the reason for coming to Channel S? We've got lots of other channels, you know, Bangladeshi channels. Why did you decide to come to Channel S?
It's not a secret that Channel S is the #1 British Bangladeshi TV channel. It's been rated by a lot of surveys, and they said Channel S is #1, and they have a huge audience base. They always want to work with the community, always want to get the best out of the community, and Channel S has been the home of British Bangladeshi TVs, and I think that's why I came to Channel S, and they've been really supportive. People like, obviously, Mahi Ferdows Jolly, the founder, Taz Uncle, the CEO. From day one, they've given me the platform, helped me make this show happen. I think all credit goes to them.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. And for those of you watching at home, don't forget you can get in touch. Let us know of your views. How are you feeling at home? Are you super excited? Because I really am. Make sure you tweet us and Facebook us. But we've got a little surprise for you, Jawad. We've got somebody on the line who really wants to congratulate you. Let's go check it out who it is. Let's hear the voice first. Hello, welcome to Behind the Boss.
Hi there.
Hello. Do you know who this is? Who is this, Jawad?
This is the Mayor of Tower Hamlets, John Biggs.
Absolutely. Hi, John. How are you?
I'm okay. I met Jawad yesterday, and I knew he was very excited about being in the final, and he's won it. I think, is that right?
Yes, absolutely. He's won it. And
yeah. What a star, eh?
Absolutely. Somebody from your borough, from Tower Hamlets, you know, he loves you, he was going on about you, so it's great that you've called to congratulate him.
Well, it is great stuff, and of course we got a lot of high achievers in Tower Hamlets in the East End. I know there was, the person who came second came from Harrow, and I know my mate, one of the MPs in Harrow, was plugging her, but you know, the talent won through, and that's good. I know Jawad's got a great record behind him, and he's only young as well, so he's, you know, a sign of the future. And we should always talk up our talented young people. And I was very proud to meet him. And of course, yesterday I met his dad as well. His dad was grinning from ear to ear and was very excited about it as well. So that's great.
So was this battle between Gareth Thomas, the MP, and John Biggs instead of Jawad and Sadia?
Say that again?
Was this battle between the MP at Harrow and John Biggs as to which borough is the best?
Well, you know, I'm sure Harrow's a nice place. People can retire there, that sort of thing. But, you know, it's a young borough. There's a lot of excitement here. But no, let's be honest, there's a lot of talent across the whole of London. Harrow's a good place. I've rarely been there. But the East End, you know, if you think about it, the East End is a place where lots of people come with big ideas and ambition, and they get things done. They make their dreams. And I think it's really good that Channel S is doing this contest as well, because we're championing young people, young talent. We can project it across the whole country, but we can talk about how our youngsters are going to be the leaders of the future. That's good stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, the Mayor of Tower Hamlets, John Biggs. Thank you for joining us today.
No
wow, how are you feeling, Jawad? You were just talking to me 2 minutes ago. You were like, "Yeah, I contacted John Biggs, and super excited. You really look up to him, and he's just called you to congratulate you. You must be feeling really, really proud right now."
Yeah, really excited. I'm really happy. Originally, I didn't think he'd reply. I just emailed him, and I was lucky that he did reply and on time. I was really happy with his response. He said he will endorse me in a video. And the fact that he called today, it means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm really happy he did.
I think in terms of indication of the winner, if you think about it, Jawad has been given a full scholarship to study at the City of London School for Boys.
Yeah.
That is a big thing, a big deal. This is one of the premier schools in London.
Yeah.
And inshallah, he will do even better to go on to do better things at university. So we're really proud of him, not only at Channel S, but he's actually triangulated that success by being awarded by this is HSBC award, isn't it?
Yes.
A full scholarship, so that's brilliant.
Brilliant, amazing. And not only that, I have to just mention you're off to Qatar soon for a debate, is that correct? Also sponsored, and you go. Tell us a bit about that.
It's just this World School International Debate in Qatar. It's in Arabic, and my teacher from my previous secondary school, he decided that I was capable of going. So yeah, going April, I think.
Brilliant. Jen, how did you find candidates like Sadia, like Rad, like Lamisha, like Jawad?
The funny thing is, we didn't have to go to them. They came to us, and we were surprised that these young people are so talented. They're more talented than you and me.
So much quality.
Absolutely,
absolutely. You've been to BBC. I haven't been there yet. But,
come, I'll take you.
They're much more talented, and I think the fact is, people like Ajmain, Lamisha, who's undoubtedly a lot of people's favourite.
I love Lamisha.
But they grew, and it's so nice to work with them and seeing them grow over the weeks. And people like, Jawad, who's got, I think, 11 A-stars in the GCSEs. He's got academic brains, and now he put his brains to action, and he showed how hard he can work. And the competition wasn't easy. People on TV think, yeah, they go one day, they do their thing, and then they go home. But behind the scenes, the amount of work they have to do at home, the research, the preparation, it takes a lot of time on top of your education. It's really hard. And I think for me as a presenter, doing all the stuff I had to do was very tough. And I can't imagine them researching, selling, branding, all the stuff they had to do on top of their education. It must have been really hard.
And it was all from scratch. All from scratch. And actually we were speaking to the producers and the director last week on the show, and they were mentioning, to do one episode it would take 2 days. And this is whilst they're studying, they finish school and they come straight into Canary Wharf to film. How was that experience? Was it really difficult?
I think it was very different to what I would normally do. It was somewhat difficult because you had to wake up really early in the morning. For some of us like Tushar, who did wake up about 5:30 in the morning, and of course we had to. The competition lasted the whole day, so yeah, it was really difficult. A lot of standing there involved as well. So yeah.
Well, sorry, you wanted to say something?
I don't think we've seen anything yet. I think the best is yet to come, and I encourage our audience to watch out for Jawad.
Definitely. Well, let's hope, definitely, and I'm sure, when 3G Boss happens again this year, when we start filming again, inshallah, towards the end of the year, more youngsters, rare diamonds like Jawad will come out.
The rough diamond has now been polished. I think you're one of 9 siblings?
Yeah.
And you're the second child?
Second.
And your father, who's very proud, I think he's here, a very humble man within our community, very, very hardworking. I think, it's all parents should be proud of children such as Jawad. So I think Jawad has done his family proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you, Jahin. Would you like to say a few words before?
Yeah, I think 3G Boss has opened up a lot of things for young people, and I think even for me, coming to Channel S, working with the team has been fantastic. We've had ups and downs in a production that happens, but it's been fantastic working with the team at Channel S, working with everyone, the judges. I think not only me, Kohinoor is her first time being on a TV show.
The other judge,
Kohinoor. She was her first time
Wasn't
being
she
on a big
natural?
Yeah, she was brilliant.
No,
well, we'll be speaking to her after the break.
It's fantastic, and I can't wait for the next series. And I think people like Jawad, who come from a similar background like me, brought up in the East End of London, the obstacles they face is huge. And I think the fact that they can come on now and they are an ambassador of the community is fantastic.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. Once again, congratulations to you, and thank you very much for joining us. Jawad, you're still going to be with us after the break, and Sadia will also join us, and Kohinoor, the other judge. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Tweet us, Facebook us, go hit the like button for us, and let us know of your views at 3G Boss UK. See you in a bit.
watching Channel S.
3G Boss in partnership with Canary Wharf Group. In association with Simple Call, sponsored by Feast Restaurant, NCL Tours, London Churchill College and Shard Restaurant, Brick Lane. Charity partner, ICRA International.
You're watching Channel S.
Welcome back to Behind the Boss. I have with me right now Sadia, the runner-up of 3G Boss UK. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You've come super far. You were awesome throughout the whole, the 10 weeks, even like the competition. Every time somebody came on and we'd talk about the competition, they'd always say Sadia, Sadia, Sadia. We actually didn't hear Jawad. That's a surprising thing. I think maybe once or twice we've heard it from a few people and they've said, yeah, Jawad, but we've heard a lot of Sadia and Rad. So, well done. You've come so far. How are you feeling?
It feels incredible. It has been such a long journey, but it's been amazing. Truly meeting everyone and getting the experience to do the things I've done. Like very few people can say that they've done, run a restaurant, sold a holiday package. So it feels amazing to be able to say that.
Create an app.
Create an app, yeah. Hopefully I'd like to go along with that. But I think I'm really proud of how far I've come, because it has been a very difficult journey, but just making it to the finals, it's an incredible feeling, and I am so happy for Jawad from the bottom of my heart. I think he's just a worthy winner, and I think I'm really, really happy for him and all the other contestants.
And the funniest thing was actually, because when you had to do your last pitch and they asked you why should you be the winner, you got really emotional and you couldn't even get the words out. Yeah. But as soon as they asked you about Jawad, you were fine. What happened there?
I think it's just speaking like so much about myself. It doesn't give me any pleasure. It doesn't make me feel happy. I mean, it's nice to like kind of. It's basically just selling yourself in like as quick as you can, and I don't know, it makes me feel so uncomfortable. But speaking good about someone else is fine. It's okay.
Kohinoor, you've been Sadia's favourite judge throughout. And she actually said this last week while Sunwar was, I think this is why the production team had to decide, right, we can't put Sadia and Sunwar back on the same time. We've got to have Kohinoor on this time. She
speaks the truth, doesn't she?
How has it been for you? This is the first time you've been a judge on a reality TV show, especially for something like the 3G Boss. How has it been working with these young adults?
It's been incredible. I think for me, I was saying to these guys that I've actually learned a lot about myself working with them. But no, the truth is, it's been a pleasure to work with them. They're so hardworking. Jawad, congratulations on winning. But Sadia, I've been rooting for her from day one.
Yeah, I was actually going to say this, because you branded Jawad as the rough diamond, and this is exactly what he's known as now. Throughout the 10 weeks, this is what they knew him as.
No, he's a worthy winner. He deserves it.
But you were rooting for Sadia.
I was rooting for Sadia, and for me, Sadia represents many things. She represents girl power. No, but the great thing about Sadia is when she comes out and she presents herself, she's so confident, she's so articulate, and there's a lot of things that when I was watching her, I was thinking, gosh, she reminds me of me a little bit in my career a few years ago. So you're quite advanced, for where you're supposed to be. No, so well done. You've done incredibly well. And the great thing about Sadia is that she does a lot of work, beyond her studies. She does a lot of volunteering work with charities. She's been a dance teacher for the last 7 years.
Yes.
And you also won the Jack Petchey Award for Outstanding Achievement. And there was only 3 winners in the UK, and she was one of them.
That's
so
amazing.
She's done extremely, extremely well, and I'm super proud of them.
Wow, that's a lot to take in, Sadia. No wonder why Gohi knows you. Have you been paying her? Be honest.
No, you've been a pleasure to work with.
No, you too.
How has it been working with Jawad actually throughout the...
I have to say, I didn't get to work with Jawad. I think I only worked with him once or twice. Or once, but honestly, like the one time I did get to work with him, he was just lovely to work with. I mean, he's very cooperative, which I respect a lot, and I think he's a great team player. And so perhaps there's some skills I need to learn from him, so that'd be brilliant.
Well, you've both had to do a pitch, and in your last pitch, you were able to take in other candidates. You chose Rad and Lamisha, and Jawad, you chose Tushar. Now, I want to know why you both decided to choose the candidates you did. I'll start with you.
Well, I chose Tushar because I've seen how he pitches. I've seen his performances before, and yeah, he looks. He's a bit ambitious, and he's able to portray everything that you want him to do. And yeah, I think Tushar is friendly. You know, I picked him. I was also going to pick Rad, but then, you know, obviously there was something going on after the semi-finals.
Oh, really? Let's get some gossip now. What was going on? What was that? I want to know a bit more.
There was just a bit of friction, you know.
Between you and Rad?
I think, to be honest...
No way! I thought you were the calm one. Where did this come from?
No, okay, fine. To be honest, throughout the whole 3G boss, Rad has been...
You can't just take it back, what you've just said.
But obviously, after a while, yeah, we're good now. There's nothing between us anymore. It's just, yeah, I mean, Rad, yes.
But it was good. It was a good choice. That was a good choice. Sadia, you bagged Rad and also Lamisha. Yep. My favourite. I love Lamisha. She's amazing. She's so funny. Why did you decide to choose them?
I chose both of them in particular because both of them had such amazing characters, honestly. I think Rad is my favourite. He's so amazing, so humble. He's so successful, and I think he's just got a brilliant personality, which I thought would be perfect for this task. And Lamisha, like, it's needless to say, I think she's portrayed her character so beautifully in all of the tasks, and she's come across as such a bubbly, very interactive character, and that's why I needed her for this task, so I thought she'd help me out.
And there was always a little bit of friction, always, between Lamisha and Kohinoor. She'd always, like, you would always find something like, right, Lamisha, you can't do this, you can't do that, but she'd give it back to you.
Well, look, our job as judges is to observe and also just give them some critique which they can work on. And I was just doing my job, you know.
She loved you though when she was on here.
I mean, I saw her yesterday and we had a good chat, and you know, I wish her all the best. But no, we got on well.
Well, Jawad, you've come super far, and for those of you guys at home, if you want to check out his journey, there's a little clip for you. Let's go check it out.
Let's say I dropped you in the middle of the rainforest in South America. If I put you in the South American rainforest in the Amazon jungle, what 3 things would you want me to give you to go to the jungle?
Give me a helicopter, so I could just escape. That was the Oreo one. That's why it wasn't that good. But I'm telling you,
that was good. I liked it.
Exactly.
Would you want
to give me a tip?
You want to give you tips?
Yeah, for spending my time here.
Professional business skills. A major market in Cairo. This market district is one of Cairo's main attraction for tourists like yourselves. Be quiet. We are making a sale. Thank you. Would you be willing to buy a calling card to Bangladesh? Okay. Rad, the way you come across, you sound a bit too cocky.
Right.
And the way I see it, I think you are a bit too overconfident. But then again, he has led all the team to victory. Tushar, you've got no experience, but you want to be a team manager. I understand that, but then again, this competition is quite competitive, and especially for this class, I don't think you should be team manager. Nabila, you said you have been team manager twice at least. I respect that, but then you haven't led your team to victory. I mean, and of course, loss. and the fact that you couldn't control. Rod came up with the idea of adding short clips of every single TV show that Channel S provides and putting them into one video that we can show to the general public. We were provided the opportunity to get a job in the health sector with high starting salary, with chances for quick progression, fast promotion, all for free. Would you take the opportunity? No, bad luck. H&D is a level 5 diploma, which means it's 3 levels higher than the required amount, which just boosts your chance of getting that job that you need. Around 32% of pupils skip breakfast after school. 3 products will go within the next 1.5 years. The first product is essentially a toaster.
And it is down to me to choose who the winner is. So, I know everybody's waiting, so I can announce that the winner of the 3G Boss first series is Jawad.
Wow. I don't know what to say. If that was me, Jawad, I'd just be jumping on the stage. Literally, I would, seriously. You were so calm, and you were like, yes, thank you. And what were your feelings at that point when, Howard Dover was saying the winner for the first series of the 3G Boss goes to?
I started, my heart was beating really fast, and then I could feel my ears turn red. And I was just waiting for him to say, I didn't know I was going to win. I was expecting Sadia to win. And when he did say my name, well, inside there was a huge jump, but obviously outside, I did smile. Well,
just about a smile.
Yeah.
And actually, I have to share something. I might be in trouble for this, but whilst we were showing this, showing the clip, someone from the production team had to actually come and say, Jawad, you need to smile right now. Do people have to force you to smile, Jawad?
It just doesn't come natural.
Oh, really? Okay. So it's hard work making Jawad smile. Sadia, again, you've come super far. How has the 3G Boss changed your life? Like, what's it brought to you?
What I think the most significant thing it's brought for me is true, appreciation for how many people there are just supporting me, and it's been so eye-opening because I've had so many people approach me and so many people tell me, we're with you through this. We're making dua for you. Inshallah, you'll go really far. And my family, my friends, even people I don't know have come up to me and messaged me or told me we're so proud of you. And a couple of days ago, I got comments from other viewers saying that we look up to you and you inspire us, and just small things like that. It's just absolutely incredible.
And you've done absolutely brilliant, honestly. We've got another surprise for you guys, so let's see who's on the line. Let's see if we can recognise this voice. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Behind the Boss.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
The chairman of Channel S.
Yes. Can I congratulate everyone who participated in this big 3G Boss contest, and also can I congratulate Sadia. However, there is always a loser and a winner, but Sadia is no loser. You've been so many, and congratulations to Jawad. Keep it up, and we are looking up and supporting you, and you will have a bright future.
Thank you so much. That was the chairman of Channel S congratulating you. He decided to call on his own. He wanted to congratulate you guys. Really I think they've got some huge plans for you guys, and that in itself is a big thing. So before we go, I'd like to know from Kohinoor, this is the first time you've been involved within the British Bangladeshi community, as in project-wise. How has it been, and what would you like to say to the women that are watching you right now? Should they get involved?
Absolutely. What this show does, it gives you the opportunity to take the things that you learn here into the outside world, be it work or going back into school. For me, it's been great. You know, I've got to really network with some really, really interesting people. And what I would really say is to not just women out there, I would say it starts from a very young age, you know. Let's inspire our young girls, when we do this next year, please, 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 to the parents, get your girls to apply for this, because this will definitely help in so many ways. And I think Sadia, even though, she's even said that there were things that she didn't realise about herself until now.
And same with Jawad, actually, absolutely.
You do discover yourself.
For those of you watching at home, thank you so much, Karina. For those of you watching at home, don't forget you can be a part of the next series. All you've got to do is go onto facebook.com/the3GBoss UK and hit the like button, send in your messages, send in your CVs, and we will take a look at it. The next series will start sometime in October. And Jawad, again, congratulations, worthy winner. Done absolutely brilliant. And what would you like to say to those that are watching at home? Why should they be a part of this show?
Throughout the competition, I have grasped many key skills that will stay with me for the rest of my life, and I therefore recommend everyone, obviously between the ages of 14 and 18, to fight for a place in the 3G Boss competition, because it is life-changing.
Absolutely.
And I think...
Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody watching at home. Don't forget, you can be a part of it, and hit the like button and go onto Twitter, the 3G Boss UK, and tweet us. But for now, it is time for me, Nadia Ali, to say goodbye. I'll see you in the next series. Take care.
GBoss in partnership with Canary Wharf Group. In association with Simple Call, sponsored by Feast Restaurant, NCL Tours, London Churchill College, and Shard Restaurant, Brick Lane. Charity partner, ICRA International.